morning, my little modifications. How are you doing today, huh? Today's a humdinger of a day. Treats. Treats, I say. Bottle kids! Yeah, except today the bottles are nifty updates to emulation, and the kids are all middle-aged. So, I'm actually genuinely excited for this. The Mega Laserdisc games were emulated a little bit ago, but like, the general system wasn't running extremely well. It was recommended that you had both the games and the emulator on a solid-state drive, because basically the Pioneer LaserActive with the Mega Drive bit in it was a Mega Drive game happening over a Laserdisc game, and or like a Laserdisc video, and this shit's like not compressed or shit, you know. So the program had to be shunting around massive amounts. This is one of the more interesting things about the story of its emulation, actually, is the program's shunting about massive amounts of video data surprisingly quickly, because originally it was just doing it on, you know, one of the big old laser discs, and it knew where it was going, so it was able to sort of like get shit done. And so some of the games worked reasonably well, provided the video wasn't moving particularly fast. But the faster it went, the bigger the problems I ran into. And even though the games themselves are compressed, they're still huge. So the JB Harold, that fucker's 132 gigabytes. It's been a long time since I've dealt with like 132 fucking gigabytes. The regular show shit about that is still some of the funniest crap. Like, there's a line there where the VHS guy says quantity, you know, like the quality versus quantity bit, and then just goes quantity, and like it's really funny, like, because it's just an odd, no one ever says quantity, you know. The whole quality versus quantity is supposed to be, you're supposed to pick quality, but it was quantity that like fucking won VHS, you know. Like, you kind of want variety. Like, you can have a few Laserdisc movies that are like great, but like, you know. But anyway, this is kind of a weird example because this is quality. Like, this is the highest quality video you'd get for anything from that period. You know, this shit was happening around the same time the Sega CD was, and Sega CD video is fucking abysmal. And so the original version, like I'm using the nightly version of Ares. It has the performance enhancements put through. I do recommend reading the read-only memo article about this. It's such a great story, and the forum posts about this from like fucking 16 years ago are still there, or like 14 years, give or take. There's like a post from 2011 saying, I'm gonna, you know, get started on this, and then the next post is, I think, Nemesis again saying, in like 2025, going, well, I finished. it's such a great moment in forum, you know. But like, I tried to load JB Harold last week on like the earlier version, and it just wouldn't even fucking boot. So I sort of gave up on it for a bit, but like, now this performance improvement's out, and yeah, it boots straight away, so that's a very good sign. So we're going to have a look at some fucking giant plastic pizza games on the Pioneer LaserActive. Work's being started on the PC Engine core for it as well. I don't know, I'd be surprised if any of those games were in English. Like, maybe they are, but a lot of the, you know, PC Engine, particularly PC Engine CD-ROM games are still all in Japanese, so I just don't know if it had like relevant Western releases, but it'd be good to get it done anyway, and you know, once it's emulated, then people can actually start working on translations. But yeah, it's been fun, and so now we're gonna get to actually look at like, you know, some fucking Pioneer LaserActive. I don't think I'll fuck it, let's start with Blue Chicago Blues, which is a game that I've been fascinated by. The Sega Saturn version got a translation recently, but like the, you know, video quality on this is bonkers. Okay, should load that. Alright, how we doing? Hopefully it should still be detecting the controller. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Alright. I have no saved items, so I'm gonna guess that was maybe something to, you know, get it to be what it has to be. So the LaserActive was a big, you know, Laserdisc player, and it had a little thing on the front that you could put basically packs into that would do different shit. Some of it was, what are those, karaoke, you know, because it needed to have, like, lyrics come up and shit like that. I mean, are you seeing it? You know, are you seeing River Hill Soft ink? Because if it's not for some reason picking, I don't know why it's not picking up. I might use the all right, good. Oh, why it's fucking. Oh. So you'll see a little bit of artifacting. They're working on getting this fixed. So basically, you gotta like dump as many versions of it as you can, because then you get like analog signals you can layer over each other and. There's been a murder at the planetarium! Who dumps a body at the planetarium? The planetarium doesn't deserve that.
JB, you're out, huh? I'm in Chicago. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll call you then. JB, I love you.
Because his parents hated him, JB is short for Jelly Belly. Did she have to wear that wig?
The story says that the presumed murder weapon used on Angie Hart was found in Catherine White's bag.
Yeah, that's right.
How about the bag of cocaine? Did Miss White get it here in Chicago?
Well, that hasn't been determined yet.
Was she a dope addict?
No.
How was Miss White related to Angie?
No idea. I'd like to know the answer to that myself.
Did Miss White kill Angie?
That hasn't been determined. It's still under investigation. The investigation is ongoing. Now that'll be all.
We'll call him Loud Bob. See, that's a detective-looking guy. I think that is J.B. Harold, and that the other guy is like, you know, the detective sidekick, sort of, you know, that these things usually have. Yeah, the J.B. Harold series is fascinating because it's been, you know, it's a pretty much Japanese exclusive series. Like, there's one for the PC engine that is translated, or at least had a Western release. I can't remember which. Like, there's a few of them. This whole thing, like, they filmed all of this, all of it's in English, but it had Japanese subtitles, and all the rest of the, you know, menus and stuff are all in Japanese. There's a Windows version. I can't remember what was something weird to do with it. But, like, again, this is, all of this is made for, like, the Japanese market. Any translations that the J.B. Harold series got were just incidental, or, you know, done by fans. Yeah, the Nintendo DS one I think is actually a re-release of the first one. I have looked into that. I can't remember. I don't think it's translated. It's fascinating, like, going back through some of the early shit. You'll see, it came up in the fucking DOS games a lot, of just trying insane stuff way too early. Like, stuff we know now is really hard, and then people are attempting it in, like, 1991. Richard Kahn wannabe.
Who the hell are you? J.B. Harold. Ted Rosen. We're gonna be working together on this.
Just the two of us?
Hey, look, we have over 30 murder investigations a week. You think we can spare cops for this? Yeah, even a case like this. Now, I assume you've seen this before. It's a gun your friend was holding.
Alright.
Bullets left in the cylinder, no fingerprints except for hers. These are the bullets we took from the victims' bodies.
Do they match the gun?
Yeah, they match up perfectly. Hey, look, I hate to tell you.
Smell-o-vision.
Too much evidence says your friend's guilty as hell. I mean, a blood-stained knife, the cocaine, gun with fingerprints.
Right.
I can hear
Tabloid
the hard drive going like...
teenager, cocaine. But look, it's too perfect. This doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't add up.
What makes you feel that way?
Let me ask you something, Harold. Why'd you come here? Just to dig up dirt on your friend and expose it to the
To get my own hands on the punk that killed Catherine.
Alright.
Like, he's just... I think the problem with the detective... Not JB. JB is like, you know, a faceless Inspector Gadget. Fine. But, like, the detective just... I don't think it's his fault exactly. I think it's the fact that we live in a post-Zach Galifianakis world. You know? And if we see this guy, now it just triggers a, oh, look at the little comedy man instinct. You know? So yeah.
Your hotel's right up there, you see it?
Yeah.
And I'll see you around 8 in the office.
Okay.
Hey, JB. Wanna get a drink? Get to know one another. I know a good bar around here.
And so yeah, there's actually a lot of decisions. Let's go with them. Let's get drunk. Alright, B. B is the button that does stuff. Or not. Alright, A. It's funny, so like the Laserdisc obviously is showing the video. What?
Your hotel's right up there, you see it?
Huh, alright.
Yeah.
I replayed it. Okay, let's pause.
Around 8 in the office.
Okay.
Hey, JB. Wanna get a drink? Get to know one another. I know. Okay.
Alright. C is. Alright, yeah, you hear the stuttering? That's because I like loaded 2 chunks of video and skipped one. I could like, I don't know if you can hear the fucking hard drive. It's like, oh god! I'm gonna pause it for a second, let it catch up. It is a good thing I plan on getting a solid state drive for this fucking thing. There we go.
That is your spot. So tell me, Harold, how long you been a cop?
Almost 10 years.
Yeah? You ever feel like quitting?
Not yet.
Yeah, I've been a detective 6 years. I don't know, every now and then I feel like getting out, but well, I've been a cop so long, I guess I can't be anything else. Good shot?
Not so bad.
Ever shoot anybody?
No.
Well, if we get in a shootout, then you let me handle it. Ever missed yet?
Dirty, hairy Chicago style, huh?
No, not quite that cool.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a gay bar that's exclusively for 2 dudes.
You ever been in a sting operation?
No.
Yeah, what the hell would they need a sting operation in a hick town like Liberty for? Yeah, help yourself. Yeah, what gets you hot, man?
What?
I know a couple of girls, man, they can't get enough of cops with big guns. What do you say? Right, visit? Hey, man, if women ain't your thing...
No, don't jump to conclusions. I came here to keep you company and to have a drink. Besides, you've got better things to do with your time until this
Hey,
case is
don't
settled.
you lecture me.
He's totally one of those dudes that just like always has porn playing on his TV at his house.
Show off. I gotta go.
Where you going now? Hey, come on, don't be such a punk. Tell you what, man. You think you're a drinker? I can drink anybody under the table. Why don't we make a little bet, huh? See who the real man is? Hey, you win. You can run the investigation any way you want. How's that?
Oh, hell yeah. Drink! Drink to control the investigation! Pussy.
You alright? Stop torturing yourself.
Get out of here.
Don't drink like that. Just want to pass out drunk as a skunk. It's a waste.
Has anyone ever seen a drunk skunk? I don't think that happens. I don't think that's fair to skunks.
Listen, true.
Have you ever
Like what?
shot a woman before?
What?
This game's going, like, to the top of the list. This is, you know, like, credit where it's due. They're not fucking around. It's weird, but at least it's not like, you know, you can always tell with a lot of this shit, particularly 90s crap, where they have to pull the punches. You know?
I know a cop who did. The guy killed a suspect by mistake on an investigation. Since then, he couldn't take a case involving a woman without causing trouble.
He got a taste for it. Now he's just shooting women. Like, I gotta ask this guy about the time he shot a fucking woman. Like, not a lot of games have that as, like, a fucking gameplay function, you know? I have to look at this guy in his fucking, like, you know, leftover Richard Kahn eyes and ask what happened about the time that he's flipping out about accidentally shooting a woman. Like, I hope it was a fucking accident, you know?
We're going after this illegal drug operation. That's a lot of sweat and work. We finally located the house.
I'm gonna pause it for a second and let it fucking... let it fucking... pre-cache or whatever the fucking... Like, again, 130-something gigabytes. I think it's either 132 or 135. I don't think even the fucking 4K textures for Gears of War 4 was like that. Like, I remember that being a big deal. Like, there's like the most recent big-ass PC games I've been seeing have been around the 120 mark. This is a game from, like, the 90s. And it's 135 gigabytes compressed.
I know. But we needed more evidence to get a warrant. So we sent this undercover cop.
And then he goes to cop a feel of an unconscious girl, and it's the Blob.
This woman. You know, seems like nothing ever goes right. All got screwed up. She was in love with this scumbag dealer. He tried to get away with a ton of coke. I went after him. I found him. Ended up in a shootout. He got hit. He died a couple of days later.
What happened to the woman?
She took a bullet in the head. No fucking way that she lived.
Your gun?
Harold. I'm going home. You just made me feel like shit.
Harold doesn't sleep. He just sits down and waits for morning.
Hello. Yeah, speaking. Cindy White. Waiting.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be able to hear the woman.
You think she was murdered? Yeah.
think I am. There's probably some settings either internal to Ares or to the LaserActive to get some of the fucking volumes up.
What was wrong with it?
Well, let's get wherever we're going.
Listen to this, JB. Here's a phrase that says, people who live freely in your memory will never die. Tell me, darling, will you let me live in your mind, even if my job kills me someday?
Alright, look, we're not going to top that. That. Alright, where are we? Gonna look at another fucking LaserActive game. But that, you see, this is what I mean. You know? The first activity, like, I think the first choice you have in J.B. Harold Blue Chicago Blues is whether or not to get drunk with a chubby beard detective. You can then outdrink him for control of the fucking investigation. Like, magical. Alright. Let's see what other bullshit I've got here. Hyperion. Try Ghost Rush. I figured a lot of these games would be more in the realms of, you know, simplistic bullshit, but, you know, aside from, like, J.B. Harold, there are some actual games. Like, I'm not downloading it currently, because if I'm torrenting stuff while I'm trying to fucking stream, it just... they don't play well together. But, there's, like, an actual dungeon crawler called Don Quixote, and then, I'm upset there's no Mac and Me karting game. This is great. Okay, I just push a button. Some kind of options. Puppets!
Welcome. If you are a new player, please input your name here. Listen to me carefully. The ghost in the mansion is a coward. You can scare it easily by shooting your gun. Then, you can catch the ghost by shooting out the hand that is in your gun and pulling the ghost towards you.
What?
Would you like to practice a little bit?
I mean, probably, yeah. I think that's the hand. I think. Come here, Bandy. Okay.
Careful. Don't risk your life just yet. You can be a real ghost hunter. If you hunt down the ghosts and bring them to me, I will buy them. Now, go to the mansion and start the hunt.
Hey, what'll you buy them for? What's the candy for?
This one is very valuable, and we only have a few left. You must find one for me.
Okay.
Be careful.
This is fucking great. Oh, okay, I thought it was like maybe just it is an actual dungeon crawler. Like, nothing will happen until I like, I think push a direction. Alright. Oh, there's a map, cool, okay. Alright, so I've gone up and I've gone left, okay. What? Oh. Okay, that's stairs. Unaware of that. It does seem to move automatically, though. I don't want to go downstairs just yet, you know? Yeah, I was just saying, like, last week, too, like, something like this would have worked, where you got, like, you know, the dungeony part handled by, like, the fucking video component, and then the Mega Drive just puts, like, little goblins or whatever the fuck over the front of it. Shit! Ah! Oh, goddammit. Okay, I haven't figured out how to fucking grab the ghost yet. I think I've got to hold it. Because I've just been tapping the button. I don't want to go upstairs just yet. I want to explore this floor, goddammit. I love that, like, this is the place that's driven all these ghost hunters insane. The place with, like, cute little bat goblin in it, you know? Like, I'm sorry, but if Batra drove you insane, you are of a weak constitution. You know? I want Batra as a pet. Alright, look. I don't know how to fucking reel him in. Which sucks. Alright. Oh. Oh. I think I can use this, like, maybe interact with shit as well, like... Alright. Yeah, the thing that shows up and goes, cute, 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 it's like... I mean, that's not... You know, if it were, like, covered in, like, other faces and not, like, just some bandages, it'd be like, alright, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Let's go forward. Yeah, well, no prizes for guessing where that goes. Alright, I need to figure out how to catch these little cunts. Alright, I think I gotta push directions. Damn it, I need to figure out how to fucking... like, hold the button and, like, I think maybe fucking go against, like, the way they're moving or something. Alright. Oh. Might leave that one there, because I do have to fucking... I'm tired of not catching the little bastards, you know? Fucking Bandy is gonna be, like, getting all full of himself, thinking, I can just fucking escape this guy. And that's not fair, you know? And that's not reflective of my overall skills as a fucking, you know, ghost hunter. Yeah, JB Howard is 134 gigabytes. That's a chunky monkey. But Ghost Rush is actually, like, JB Howard and Ghost Rush are legitimate games. You know? Like, it's not like just, I really figured it would just be like, you know, crap. Like minigame bullshit mostly. Like, here's some bullshit over, like, a fucking, you know, some, like, just shitty FMV. Alright. Let's try a Triad Stone. I wonder if there's like I haven't really looked into it much yet, but a Lightgun facility for this, like, you know, like might be able to play that with some kind of mouse or something. Might be a little easier. Oh hell yeah. Dry ice.
Located in the northern Irish Sea, there was the legend of the stone passed on from ancient times. The stone was called the Triad Stone, and it was said to have the power over all creatures, man and animal, heaven and earth, and was the remainder of what gods left behind long before people started living there. Yet no one knew the whereabouts of the stone, and people were enjoying the beautiful nature and the endless peace of the island. King Beryl of the Fullwall clan, from the northwest part of the island, in order to rule the entire island as his, found the Triad Stone and obtained the enormous power. The long-lasting peace from the creation of heaven and earth had been broken, and the people suffered from all kinds of disasters: earthquakes, floods, the plague, and starvation, all caused by the evil King Beryl's magic. A young man of the Donan clan, Ash was the son of a brave shrine warrior.
I don't know where this is going.
Who had been killed by the Fullwall clan. Succeeding his late father, Ash was determined to overthrow Beryl and challenge the battle to get back the Triad Stone. When Beryl took the Triad Stone, it was broken into three, and one of them was safely placed in the castle of Bogard. For the revenge of his father and the peace of the island, Ash headed for the castle of Bogard. Ash Bell Luth was only 19 years old then.
Data East? Sword, power, more sword. I don't know what I'm in for here. Alright, I've gone from... Ah! Did I push power bottom? Okay, I think I gotta hold the power button. Or mash it. Otherwise, I don't get enough power and I get topped. Fuck! Okay, so it is a Dragon's Quest, but it is better. I fucking pushed that, fuck you. That fucking hair. Get them off. Ah, fuck me. The announcer is fucking killing me. Like, you don't need to, like, you can just have, like, you don't have to disperse them. It's like, okay. Like, I don't want him to stop now because it's the funniest goddamn thing in the world, but I mean... Oh, fucking piss. No, it's not running fast. It's just... There's probably, like, a difficulty setting I might be able to, like, fiddle with, but, like, this is just how fast, you know, these things you had to be, you know, accurate, you had to be quick. This is what the game was. Fuck, I keep pushing down. I just, that... Fuck. I pushed sword. Fuck you. More power. More power. Fucking deranged. I'm fucking, like... I was ready for that one. Ah, fuck you. The announcer is stellar. I hope that is just going on through the whole fucking game. More power, more power. Alright, we'll try one last Mega Laserdisc game called Hyperion. I pushed C because I figured it meant like sword on the right is C. Maybe I was too slow. Maybe I gotta be real fucking fast on that one. But like, I really like that. I genuinely feel like I got that, and don't know why I didn't. I think this is like a space game.
The situation depicted above dramatically changed, and all the preparations carried out over the years became meaningless. From out of the depths of space, a horrific energy bomb plummeted to Earth, and
I want to fucking... I need to reload that. I need to see that again. Alright, listen to that, because it's just like the situation changed above and everything became pointless. Like, what?
one day, the situation depicted above dramatically changed, and all the preparations carried out over the years became meaningless. From out of the depths of space, a horrific energy bomb plummeted to Earth and annihilated all life on it. The only human survivors in the solar system were people living on space stations, and the future of human civilization was left in their hands.
This is some early CG.
Life on Earth was a severe blow to these people, but despite the depression that set in, they continued to raise children.
This is fucking batshit dialogue.
Human life continued to flicker. However, the light of their destiny eventually appeared before them, a menacing threat to their fragile existence. The tempest began to rage.
That explained nothing! Nothing! Shot, bomb, shot. Okay, direction, normal, reverse. There we go. Despite the depression that set in, we continued to have children. God, so many of these fucking sound effects are like core memories from when I was a child. Watching like fucking poorly localized, like... Alright. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've got to dodge these fucking, like... I don't think I've shot anything really yet. Finally, fuck. I think I did hit one of those, like, bricks. Stop shooting me, you cockholes. I think we will do one more. Okay, High Roller Battle. I think that's a racing game. I can only hope that, like, the intro fucking, you know, exposition is as deranged. Like, I feel like rather than doing, you know, like a fucking, that perspective, a side-on perspective with video would have been great, you know? Like, it would have been much better. Alright. It's not a racing game. I don't know what this is. Is it like a helicopter combat game? I can hear it. I can hear the hard drive going, why?
In the South Atlantic, the island country J-Land is making plans to attack the West. Military surveillance satellite has confirmed that it's building a secret military base and stockpiling arms. No political avenue exists for negotiating with J-Land, who stands outside the United Nations.
J-Land? You mean Japan?
What can be done is to keep an eye on the situation by satellite. One summer, a scientific surveillance team confirms a launch facility for mid-range nuclear missiles being built on a base in the southeast of the island. The next year, the West secretly dispatches a special unit to destroy the missile launch facility. But then, soon after dispatch, communications are cut. You are a high roller, a member of a top-secret helicopter attack team with many missions under its belt. It's X-Day, midnight. Before sliding back into the dark waters, the amphibious stealth landing craft Sea Shadow drops you on the island with an AH-1S battlecopter, weapons, and ammunition.
The dialogue for all of this has been just the best. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm just shooting. Am I hitting it? Ow, stop it. I don't know if I'm allowed to, like, I don't know if I'm, like, controlling it or what, like, fucking... Like, the problem with this one is there's no, like, they haven't figured out a way to register whether or not I'm hitting the cunt, you know? And, like, that's, you can't have a fucking shooter game where, like, I just have to, like, kind of interpret that I'm fucking hitting the thing. I need, like, a little flicker or a flash or, like, a tink sound or something. Just fucking something. That, every part of this has been a massive success, though. Every single one of these experiences was uniquely fucking deranged, and that is more than I could have ever hoped. I mean, that Ghost game, already excited. That Ghost game was fucking nuts. It had a stop-motion old guy, and, like, puppet monsters and shit. Once I figure out how to fucking grab those cunts. J.B. Harold starts with a drinking contest. I swear I had some other fucking games. I did have a racing game. I think I had, like, a kind of non-functional Port of Mist. Like, it's a... I don't think it was ever finished. Which is a bit of a shame. Cat gets hair on everything like the stupid piece of shit that she is. Alright. Now this is, I haven't bothered downloading the nightly. That has some extra improvements to MAME's whatever that shit's called, MAME's Hyper NeoGeo 64 sound. But the sound is much better as is. Like, not perfect for everything, but, like... Alright. I'm pretty sure MAME just works fine. I don't remember there being any trouble with it. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that shit. Ah, damn it, that skips the fucking intro. Alright. I'm gonna fucking... Not gonna skip this intro. Can you believe that this... People... Like, this is a really good game. I think the PS1 port doesn't really do it justice. Look at this shit. Yeah, like, earlier versions of MAME, this was all just, like, garbled noise or, like, static. Fun fact, those two dudes have been, like, Geese's cronies for, like, years. It's coherent lore. How he had the hat as a kid. Yeah, so you can still hear some of the sound, you know, issues.
Fatal fury, wild ambition.
Small jump. Alright, let's keep it simple. We'll be Turbo Borgnine.
Terry versus Indy. Round one. Fight.
So, like, one of the things I really like about the Fatal Fury series is, like, when it's different. When it's not just a 4-button, you know, like... when they get interesting. Like, you can charge up, like, you know, you got Power Wave, and rather than just hard Power Wave, you've got, like, Round Wave, which hits around you, which is useful because... But it also, like, stuns, you know? Yeah, this is the first of the 3Ds. It's really fucking good. Like, it's tragic that this didn't fucking, you know, work or take off, you know? There's also, like, auto combos, you know, like, you get different things. You got some low ones. You know, some mix-ups you can do, like, you know, overheads and whatnot. Ah, damn it. Yeah, and this also has Tsugumi Tendo in it. Perfect little idiot. The Rising Tackle is just a nonsense move. Always has been, always will be. Right in the uterus! Like some... It's funny because this game actually combines defensive and offensive meter like 30 years before Street Fighter 6 did, which is always fun to see. Oh. And so, yeah, now I'm in overheat, and because I've been hitting that, I've been stunned. You're a ridiculous little character, Tsugumi. I'll throw a child. Fuck you. I don't care if I'm doing this in front of people at an arcade. What, you think I won't fight a small girl in an arcade? Lady, you don't know me. Stop it. Ah, the leaping power bomb. I'll let her win so you can see like a little bit more of a... Precious little idiot. Ah, it just keeps fucking... Computer's not gonna let me have that. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, like... Tsugumi's kind of tricky to use, though. She's got a lot of moves, and a lot of them are weird. Come get some. You know, but like the game does all this really cool stuff with counter hits and shit, like stuff that you know weren't common in games. Yeah! Weren't common in games for fucking years. You know, like SNK was always like when SNK really sort of experimented a bit more with their Fatal Furies and their Art of Fighting, because they were always just much more interesting games. You motherfucker. You bastard. Geese Tower. Geese in this is absolutely fucking brutal too. Like, it is Australia. It is... He's fucking... Like, so I've got this on easy. And Geese is hard. Geese is fucking hard. Because he's got those, like, parries, and he's able to, like, know what you're doing, so he pulls those things fucking out. And... Like, you can play as Geese in this, and he's also kind of brain dead, because he's got one move that's just great. Sets up, does lots of damage, safe on block, like... Motherfucker. And so, because for supers, you know, they have a fairly long startup, they're hard to hit with. So one thing that the game has, motherfucker, is the ability to fake them. And so you can, you know, actually get them to work a bit more. Which is another thing I appreciated about, like, some of the more fun Fatal Furies. Like, if you tap, you know, like, Power Geyser is the usual move, you know, quarter circle, back down, back forward. But if you just tap down, you can fake it. How am I not doing my fucking... Oh, fucking now you do it! Damn it. One thing I have to be using more often, though, is, like, the roll. I don't know how to use it yet, because, like, there are a lot of, like, little sub-mechanics to this, yeah. Like, you can, like, fucking duck out of the way of shit, which I'm just not doing, because I'm dumb. You cheeky bastard. Alright. Throw. Oh, oh, get guys a dickhead. That is not a flattering drawing of Yamazaki. His favorite food is horse meat. Joe's Japanese Muay Thai guy with, like, you know, hurricane uppers and shit. Oh, you cheeky bastard. Oh, fuck, that's annoying. Ow, my brain! Oh, get guys a dickhead. Oh, get double guys a dickhead. I mean, look at those backgrounds. They're completely static in the PlayStation version. Oh, get him, get him. Damn it! See, so now I'm in danger. If I get hit too much, I'll get stunned. Raising fuck knuckle. Yamazaki's weird. I love, like, riding being, like, fucking Terry's rival, because Terry doesn't respect pro wrestling. It's such a funny... It's a long-running fucking character trait. Alright. Just run up pile driving me, fine. Yeah, like, he... In subsequent King of Fighters games, whenever Terry and, like, or, you know, Capcom versus SNKs and things, like, there's this running thing of Terry just doesn't pretend pro wrestling is real, doesn't like it. He does it to Tizok as well. Like, in, fucking... Oh, God, that hurts. Whatever one of the most recent King of Fighters is, he refuses to... call, like, the dragon, you know, like, dinosaur. Oh, come on. Yes! Get fucked! Refuses to acknowledge that, like, Tizok is king of the, king of the dinosaurs isn't Tizok. Just keeps calling him Tizok. He's like, I'm not Tizok. It's like, yeah, you are. I know who you are. Just ignores the heel turn. Doesn't matter to him. It's bullshit. You motherfucker, Billy. My bottom. Get rooted. King of the Fighters. No, right in the face. Fuck you. Ah, damn it. Motherfucker. Oh, you can't. Eat schlong. Now Geese is gonna kill me, and then we'll look at something else. Because Geese is bullshit. He just wants to clutch my nuts. Honestly, it's hard to say what's going on, because a lot of games are like reinterpretations or like non-canon and things like that. Come on, Daddy. That It's borderline instant, it's safe, and it sets up that. And it's just like, it's quarter circle back. It's just so easy. You can't... Stop picking me up. Don't give me thunder nuts. Fuck you! That was overkill, Geese, and you know it. That's some fucking bullshit. Fucking Geese. Fucking goddamn. Oh. Oh, get fucked. I blocked. Fuck you. He's such bullshit. Like that. There is a sharp difficulty spike between the rest of the cast and fucking Geese. Geese is such a bucket of shit. Alright, now let's have a little looky-loo. At some games that didn't get ports, I don't think. The Samurai Showdowns. I think I have to fidget the controls. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where the fuck are you getting a goddamn Z rotation from? There we go. The thing about MAME that's like, it's great at strength, but also can be a little frustrating sometimes, is it's what's called like fucking input agnostic. You can make fucking just whatever the shit be your fucking buttons, and it doesn't care. Which again, is actually really good, because it's if you have like a mixed input system, if you need to use some other weird thing, you know, there's just, it gives you like such a great array of options. And I wouldn't change it for the world, but Geese will, no, seriously, that thing where he just rams you, where he like hits you with the big blue bit of energy and then smacks you to the ground, then that he could just pull out his ass. Like when I was playing as Geese, that's just quarter circle back and hard. And it fucking comes out borderline instantly and the computer can't punish you. It is insanely fucking good. Like it is just the best fucking tool. Music's a little quiet. I don't know if there's a... Ass or bust? Because it's meant to be like, yeah, no, that drove me nuts, the showdown thing, because I had no idea. Like, this one still needs a bit of polish. It's not running fully. But... I will cut a child. But... I mean, I know very little about the 3D Samurai Showdowns. I got like a grab button. Oh, yeah. This makes me feel bad. And I also know there's... that's funny. I also know there's a fair bit of difference between 1 and 2 of this. Like, they're not... I'll kill a child. For ages, I thought the slash bus thing was like a good, bad thing, and it just isn't. Like, for some characters it is, but it's not, like, defined as that. It's, you know. Go, Poppy! Yeah, you can still hear the sound errors in this one real bad. Stop throwing your dog at me! I think it's just getting louder, too. Let's stop that before I go fucking insane. I think Warriors Rage 2 works a little better. I don't remember hearing any weird sound things. I think I have to fiddle with the controls for this one as well, yeah. Alright, Tyrant's in this. I didn't know that. Alright, Ass Rage. That guy. Ah, I got a Lucia. I mean, let's just, like, I don't want to overcomplicate things. I actually know, like, 2 moves with, what the fuck's that? Ass, butt. Ass, butt. Okay. That don't look right. The samurai immerse themselves in their particular pursuits. I mean, this actually runs a lot better than the first one. I don't trust that. I think that thing's related to Yoshimitsu. I can't prove it, but... Motherfucker! Oh, that's not fair. Okay... Okay, that's 3D move. Ow! Stop it! Alright, I don't know how to beat the fucking... He's part Yoshimitsu, part Jack, so I'm gonna call him Jackamitsu. I don't appear to be... I don't think 2 slashes at once is like hard slash. I'm not getting a... I think, okay. Hey. Alright, I used some kind of... It's doing that thing again. Fucking, just fucking, that's bullshit. Stop hitting me with fucking cannonballs. Alright. That was cool. So that smack 182 fixes that. Alright, now we're going to end on a gem. Fucking Jakamitsu. I can't deal with that shit. Oh, it's a great series. Like, the early games are fantastic. Alright, now, I'll hopefully be able to get the fucking... This being a light gun game. Alright, looks like it's fine. No. Maybe it'll just show it natively. Alright, I don't think it's listening to that. Okay. Okay. This is a general settings issue. Okay. There we are. Mouse. Mouse. Yeah, because Beastbusters, the first Beastbusters is a blasting game. Like, it's not a shooter, you just wave a gun and, you know, hope for the best, basically. I mean, I wouldn't call it tremendously fun. Now, there should be... I don't know why it's not. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so... Alright, that's that done. Okay, so it's registering that. Okay, that's where we are. Now the problem is I'm not seeing it. There's normally like settings for like, you know, a cursor, crosshair. I'm just not seeing it, which is a little bit of a... And we might just be brief on... Oh, there it is. Okay. Although, one thing I do have to fix. Okay, bomb. Meat on, meat off. Meat on, meat off. Blood red. Meat on! Alright. Meat on, meat off. Meat on. Hell yeah, alright, now we're talking. Meat on! Oh, I think I can just hold it. Oh, that's so much better. Meat! This is the best. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, Minge. What got me there? It's so fucking good. This is way gorier than House of the Dead, though, like... Keep fucking... Boy and girl. Oh no, the tentacles! Fuck you. This is more like a Evil Dead to House of the Dead's Night of the Living Dead. You know? Like, those are zombies on motorcycles with shotguns. Oh, fuck you. I've had enough of this buggery. Ugh. I'm upset my cool fucking grenade didn't kill all of those. Fucking, hey! So help me God, I will shoot you in the fucking penis. What the fuck was that? Ah, okay, it was the leg I had to hit. Shit. It does need voice acting, I will say that. Like, ah. Suffer like G did. I mean, this is fun, though. This is some top-quality wackadoodle zombie fucking blasting, you know? Wait, get down from up there. Oh, look at it! Oi! Oh, fucking, look, I'm just getting... What was that? I thought I heard monkeys. Ladies, I'm flattered, but no. Oh, okay, I have like a level 3 bomb that I just wasted. Okay, I thought it was like I had 3 of those bombs, but it's not. I have like... Shit! I love, like, being able to blast the environment. Where were those guys going? I fucking love the Gumby walking one. Like, just... I do have to hit the heads more. There we go. Oh, get fucked. I do have space gun, yeah. It's another fun blaster, actually. That whole series is really solid for, like... Alright. That doesn't look good. Oh! Fucking...
Oh no, he's gonna be mean to me!
Hi. Why is he able to do that? That's bullshit. He's like losing bits. What the fuck? You just jizz on me? Penis shots. Oh, that zombie was in the way. That's not fair. That hurt. That is... Like, that's fucking tight, that, like... Hey. Alright. Sir, you appear to be missing a lot of parts. And that's just stage 3. There are also a pair of racing games. I don't have anything really analog set up here yet, so... actually, I could probably use... Got so many things plugged in, but it's fine. I should take his chainsaw. Oh, goddamn, now I can't even remember what the name of the game is. Because they're two of, like, the incredibly rare SNK racing games. They should let you take the chainsaw. Okay, we got roads. Oh, that's right. The other one I really wanted to show. I fucking forgot. We'll have a look at one of the races. And then we'll have a look at the... weird fighting game that I did want to look at. Their races are far more simple. Fuck it, we'll just... Fuck you, fucking sticking like that, fucking stupid thing. Alright. Okay. The fuck does it think fucking start is? Okay. I love that these are like licensed, like, yeah, let's just drive a Toyota Hilux. America. I think so. It's a Toyota Hilux. How not ready can it be? Alright, I haven't set change view properly, but like, we don't need it. Yahoo! I gotta balance the analog for the wheel a little bit, but like, yeah, you know. I'm racing a Hilux across America. Living the dream. Pull, Duchess! I mean, this is better than Cruising USA, but yeah. Cox! Cox! Am I still coming 6th? That doesn't feel right. I'm absolutely... Ah, shit, a tree. Absolutely stuck on it saying Yahoo. Like, that is very funny. That's fun. There's some meat and potatoes there. Okay, now the other one, the really fascinating one. Can't believe I forgot it. There we are. So, some of the early MMA organizations were really popular in Japan in the 90s. Pride, shit like that. And so SNK was like, let's make a 3D fighter based kind of around that. And it did this really wild thing where it has 2 buttons. So 2 of the 4 usual SNK buttons, right? They move back and forward. And then the fucking arcade stick is for attacks. It's very unique. I think these are weirdly backwards. So I think I do have to change it to like... Yeah, it says Mr. Karate. Ryo's in this. It's Muay Thai, Taekwondo. These are all based on, like, probably people too. Pro wrestling's in here for some reason. I don't know what the second system means. I'm surprised there's no Minoru Suzuki in here, though. Although there's a chance he did the fucking, you know. So, all right. Those are backwards. Damn it. So yeah, your buttons, that's, you know, there's back and forward, and then directions, I don't know how to deal with these things though. And if you're holding a direction and, you know, you tap, or you're holding like one of the buttons and you tap what direction, you get different attacks. And you can do like, you know, parries and stuff, and then there's like shit you can do from the back forward. Alright, did that somehow. Okay, I got down forward, get Okay, so the submission system's interesting, and I haven't quite figured it out. But there's a lot to this. I feel like now it's emulated. We're gonna see, like, hopefully, like a rise in, like, Buraki 1. Because it's very, you know, spacing and footsies. Alright, so the second system kind of tells you some stuff. Okay, I think that's like a fucking... get fucked. I think it might be Link's voice actor too, like... Leg kick, leg kick. I love Sakuraba. Ow. It's such an alien thing for me to, like, fucking, you know, be dealing with this fucking goddamn weird, like, direction pad as, like, your punches and shit thing. I think he just ran away. Incent 2. I don't know what that means. Alright, so you have combos and shit as well by tapping directions. Ow. Jerk. Stop hitting me. It's real jerk behavior, buddy. You know, I don't know what you think this, like... We're just trying to have a good time here, you know? Ow. Also the closest to an actual Thai human being a Thai guy has ever been in a fighting game. Don't know what it is. Every time there's a Thai person in a fighting game, aside from like him and Samche from like Fighters History, it's like they've never seen a Thai human being before. It's like they've never seen a human being before. What's this Thai guy? I'm 7 feet tall. No. And Tekken does it. Who's this Thai guy? I'm 7 feet tall. At least I think they injected the T-virus into him. Which, you know, it just sounds like a mistake. Don't go around injecting the T-virus into Thai people. God made them small for a reason. Alright. But yeah, those are absolutely, like, these are the things you should be getting at. Like, if you play fighting games, have a look at Buraki 1. Because I really, that's one thing I'd love to be able to play it, like, you know, hopefully once the emulation gets, you know, 182, that tidies up some of the audio, but there is a distinct difference in the audio. Like, I didn't notice any serious issues with Fatal Fury. Like, there's a little bit you can kind of hear in the background, maybe a little in Baraki 1. Road's Edge didn't seem to have any major fuck-ups, but, like, the sound issues are obvious in, you know, Samurai Showdown. Once 182 comes out, I mean, I think you can get a nightly that has some of the fixes in, but I'd probably just wait for the stable anyway. You know, I'd really love to see people take up Baraki 1, because it's exactly kind of the fighting game that a lot of, like, you know, it has that Battle K Road quality, where it is, and Battle K Road's a basket of madness, but, like, it is that sort of slow spacing, thinking kind of thing, which, you know, outside of, like, kind of novelty games like dive kick and shit, I haven't really seen much of. And, you know, the directions are like buttons, so the fucking hitbox kids can, like, enjoy it. You know, I'm sure they'll figure out the fucking moves. It's relatively easy. Like, I remember Tekken goes, yeah, I'm gonna have a Muay Thai guy. And it's like, oh, okay, it might be sensible. And then it's like he's this just genetically engineered monster. And like, was that necessary, really? You know, did you need another one in this fucking series? Does everyone need to have some kind of Satan come that, like, makes him fucking, you know, some kind of monster? Can you not just settle the fuck down a little bit? Not just take a fucking second. Because this can only get weirder. Like, the fun thing about Street Fighter is it'll just ebb and flow in some of its batshit. You know, it has realistic looking shit, and then Hakan will be there. Huh. What the fuck are you? Alright. Definitely get onto some of that shit, though. Like, you have to torrent the Laserdisc games, the place that has them, like the Nemesis's website. We'll let you download the torrents, then you obviously got to load the torrents. They're big. The small ones are 30 gigabytes. That's just the way that cookie's crumbling. There's no getting around it, really. Again, JB Harold is 134. You know, you're dealing with this much fucking just video that wasn't compressed, apparently, on the disc. You know, there's not much you can do. But I mean, JB Harold fucking looks like buckets of fun. And every other goddamn thing I played on that was insane. Bare minimum fucking weird. Like, bare minimum, you're gonna get some odd cutscenes with just deranged fucking dialogue, which is fantastic. Like, that's what I want out of this. Hopefully, once the NEC pack gets done, like, I've never looked into what the, you know, TurboGrafx, Mega LD games even were. You know, I just, given that this is the first time I've been able to play these games outside of having an actual Pioneer LaserActive and the Mega Drive fucking plugin, which not a lot of people had. And, like, while he was working on the emulator, Nemesis was sourcing these fucking Laserdiscs to preserve them. Like, I think he had to fucking invent the goddamn software to properly rip the fucking thing, because there were things that would rip Laserdiscs, but none of them were designed to rip the weird little data codes around the rim that the fucking Laserdisc games had. Because why would you? You know, that wasn't doing anything in the actual fucking Laserdiscs. So even before the emulator was working properly, he'd been, like, saving and storing, because the lasers are just, the discs are just rotting. They have a very short lifespan, apparently. So, you know, he spent the last, like, 14 years having people mailing him fucking, you know, Laserdiscs. So if you know anybody or anything, that's, you know, obviously get on helping with that, because otherwise they're just going to go the way of the fucking, you know. And then we wouldn't have had that weird little ghost game to play. You know, I want to play that Ghost Dungeon Crawler. That's fun. You know, there's an actual game there. There's some actual fucking games on the Mega LD. I really thought it was going to be, you know, like, a bunch of the lower end CDI games are just terrible or shitty little puzzles or something, and it's not. There's actual material there. And given that, you know, the TurboGrafx and NEC in general were like fairly on the ball when it came to fucking games. Like they probably have the best CD add-on support out of any of the fucking companies. Like the TurboGrafx CD is a good console with good games that makes meaningful use of the fucking shit that they had available to them. Way better than the Sega CD ever did. Oh yeah, that's right. I fucking forgot about power. Get them off. Power, more power. Like, Dragon's Lair does not do that. Dragon's Lair doesn't cover you in maggots and shout, get them off. Power. What's that, Triad Stone? Like, yeah, I could be playing Triad Stone in my spare time. It's fantastic. So yeah, if you have access to any of these things, mail it. Make sure you, like, you know, look up fucking Nemesis and mail them, because otherwise they're just gonna fucking literally rot on the shelf. Even, like, unopened ones rot, which is fucking madness. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought, I'd heard of laser rot. I thought, by the way it sounded, I figured it had something to do with, like, long-term exposure to the reading laser. And I thought, alright, yeah, that makes sense, fine. Maybe, like, you know, in the very early days of, like, laser red media, they didn't really know how to make it so the laser wasn't also damaging the fucking, you know, thing. Fine. But apparently these things just fucking decay. You know? And I don't want to live in a world without Triad Stone. You know, I don't want to live in a world without power. It's a more fun world now that I've fucking seen that. So that's been a good day. That's what's been happening lately. Keep an eye out for the MAME 182. Hopefully, I mean, by the looks of some of the previews, it fixes a fair bit. And yeah, fucking play some Mega LD games. The Nightly, which is, the link for it is in that read-only memo article. That'll run them much better. If you download the most recent stable of Ares, you need a good chip and a fucking, like, solid-state drive. But yeah, that one will actually, because, like, the first time I tried to run JB Harold and even Ghost Trap, it just, Ghost Mansion loaded, but it froze up and stuck when I put my name in. But it didn't even load JB Harold. It just sat there for like 30 minutes, and I might have been doing something, God only knows. But I think it was trying to basically kind of linearly deal with a fuck ton of video data, and it was just, the computer was just like, nope. And also, yeah, seed the fucking Mega LD games for as long as you can, because, you know, they're hefty. Alright, so get on that. If I can get around to it, there might be a Wrestling Wednesday this week as we look at fucking the WWF game for the N-Gage, which is something. And possibly the 6th preview for ECW, because there are going to be some really, really, really good fucking updates for that, including Randy has solved the saving changes to existing characters' movesets, which has been like the holy grail for Akai modding forever. Hardest thing to fucking do. Like, it required, like, basically having a engineer bullshit around how the RAM works. So it has to, it still basically builds up this catastrophic, like, fucking amount of data that the RAM can't fucking deal with, but, like, he's got this system now that the amount that it saves per time is incredibly small, and it'll ditch old shit that you don't need before it, like, fails. But yeah, there's going to be that, a bunch of extra characters, and a bunch of extra changes. Like, 13 new characters, some new belts, some changes to ladder matches, the cage is shorter, and he's adding moves to like do to people when they're climbing the cage, and just basically so close to being just the perfect Akai game at this point. So close. Like, there's this much being put into the ECW previews. Like, Backlash, when it finally comes out, is going to be a fucking miracle. It's just amazing. So that'll be Wednesday, and then more Code Veronica on Friday. At least Chris's, I think Chris's Antarctica's a bit better than the fucking island. The island would have been a lot more fun if they'd let you just have, if you let you go back to the prison and a bunch of other shit, you know, if they just make the space a little bit more fucking open. You know, just trying to turn the tiny little area of the prison that you get to experience into like a game by just making it inconvenient to get anywhere is just really fucking irritating. You could probably make a mass transit creator wrestler relatively easy. I might look into that, actually. Just, New Jack can have a super finisher where he just stabs mass transit. Alright, that'll do for today. I've been doing this for 2 hours. Support the Laserdisc emulation and, you know, play some Buroki 1. That's some fascinating fucking gameplay, though. And, so, until fucking Wednesday, I don't know, entertain yourselves.
I'm not